Okay, little demonstration here of what's going on. This is the packing paper that I was using earlier to show you the shadowing. Right back here you can see the outline of the paper moving around. So I was never going to use that, but I just wanted to use it as a stand-in. This is really thin. It's 36-pound rice paper. I'll give you the brand info later on. You can see there the line is right here and right here. In fact, let me sheet it down for you. Actually, let's flatten this whole thing out. I can't put glass on it because I just get all sorts of reflections from the ceiling, and I've got a pattern on the ceiling, so it really confuses things. But okay, so there you can see, at least I can see the outline here, which is a little better than, you can probably see a more distinct edge right here. I think it's here, and then it comes straight across that way. Now, this is what I cut with, I just actually folded it, used a straight edge, and then tore it. That's a really distinct edge. This is the edge that let's see here, that it's got on two sides. You can see that kind of hairiness. If I get the shadow to fall correctly for you. There you can really see the shadow. And that's a great indistinct line. I love that, and the ability for that to kind of disappear a little harder, especially when it's just going to sit still. Harder to find that edge than it is that edge. So instead of a nice hard edge like that, this used to be a hard edge here, and that used to be a hard edge. And this again is the hairy edge, the rough edge. Here we go, even better. That they provide on two edges of the. Actually, no, three edges. But once you cut it, I'm sorry, on all four edges. No, it's two. Never mind. Anyway, once you cut the paper, you gotta try to recreate that wonderful indistinct edge. So that's, you can see the shadow probably better than the real thing, or yeah, better than this. I'm using 60 grit sandpaper. Actually, no, 40 grit, because I just want to have a rough, indistinct, something that you can't really track as a backing. Anyway, that's where things stand right now. My next step is to glue some of this to another piece of this, because this is the right thickness. And I'm going to use it as a test to see how absorbent it is, how flat I can get that glue to sit without giving it any kind of texture or background. And if that works out, or once I've got that dialed in, then I come over here and try it on the lowest part of the panel where it's going to be seen the least. Also wanted to just point out, I don't know how well I captured this before. I took pictures before I left with this thing. Took pictures at your house. That smudge here, that is not an artifact of anything that's happened here. Anyway, all right, onward.